Oh, welcome. You guys can fast forward the beginning part of this. I'm gonna get into some deeper stuff here. Try not to make it too long because people get impatient when watching videos. They want it kind of short. They just want quick and to the point. But I'm gonna try to do it like where I get to the point, but also you get the messages clearly because from what I'm understanding, clearly from the guides is that people are clearing past lives. Okay. Love and light to you guys. I love you. Danielle, my darling, I love you. Please learn from Danielle's mistake. She trusted someone who said they were me, and they wrote to her saying something, and then they asked for money, and she thought it was me. So she probably sent them a few dollars. Hopefully it wasn't too much, but even either way, they'll just learn that this is Mercury in retro. Do not send people money at this time. Do not do major financial things at this time. Just, this is the time for planning and strategizing. And that's a direct quote from Spirit to you. So you have to understand right now, like whatever I'm about to say, and I say this all the time, but I'm going to say it again anyway. Whatever I'm about to say, those of you who are listening to the messages, and you will be guided through this. This is not some like random like person talking for no reason. I will literally be like to the guides, I need to know what the collective needs to know. Please be clear with me and direct. And of course, this morning I had a conversation with them. I kind of like yelled a little bit, but and you might be feeling this way, and that's why I'm being guided to share this with you. I have the past live decks here, the past lives. So you can get comfortable because I'm truly gonna be like getting into the messages on a deeper level. So you can get comfortable. If you want to go get your coffee right now, this is the time. You want to, ask questions to your guides right now. This is the time to get meditated and ask your guides what you want to know. I hate the way that looks. But it's okay. It's all right because it's not about how I look, right? Because this the messages, okay? I'm hearing you went to the Harvard School of Spiritual Work. You went to the Harvard School of Spiritual Work. I love you too, guys. If I'm not paying attention to the comments, this is why it's important for you to comment after. If you have something you want me to see or something, please do that, because when I'm channeling, if I keep looking at the comments, I get distracted. And if spirit's trying to communicate with me sometimes, they'll be like, saying something, and I look at a comment and I completely get thrown off. I'm a channeler. I'm a healer, number one. I'm a channeler, which means I channel messages from above, beyond, and the ethereal realms, the angelic realms. And sometimes I even gather information from the lower astrals because I'm able to attune my vibration up and down without it affecting me. And that's where you're going to be getting to. Now, let me clarify something. Um, someone someone wrote to me. They took the time to write to me, which I completely appreciate and respect. I'm not mad about it. And they said, "Can I just ask you a question? How come when you do readings, a lot of times you're talking about yourself?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, see, the collective that connects with me, if you connect with me and I'm saying something about me, like I'm a channeler, I'm a medium, I'm a psychic, I'm a oracle. If I'm saying that, that means that that's what they're saying you are. So if I'm saying something about me, Spirit's trying to tell you, hi, you have those same gifts. Use them." Like yesterday, I was hearing like Spirit say, "Flo, you got to let some people know." Last night, don't think I communicate with Spirit 24/7 sometimes, but it doesn't affect me the way it used to. I used to get tired and drained. Now I get messages and I'm okay with it. Like it doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me in any way besides positively. Like unless I feel like, okay, like unless I start hearing negative spirits because they come in to be trying to talk to me, but it doesn't work now because I've raised my vibration. And even when I'm upset about something, I'm still like positive and uplifting. I'm always happy. Deep down inside, internally, I'm a very happy person. Okay. And I know this is going to sound weird to some people, but they say like if you do shrooms or you do psychedelics, which I've done a couple of times, you'll know what kind of person you are. Like if your mind starts going into very dark places, that's where you need to clear that, because that's where your mind goes to. Mine was all sunshine, lollipop, and rainbows, and butterflies, and unicorns, and everything was peachy keen. Like all I saw was lights and butterflies and rainbows and a unicorn type of energy, nothing negative. So like I said, not that's not something you do every day, but if you ever did shrooms, it does help to open up your third eye for those of you who don't know that. And some people are really afraid of that. I was too, and then I experienced it and I loved it. Okay. So here we go. All right. While I'm talking to you, I'm just organizing these cards, but let me just tell you something. If you're here right now, whatever questions you've been having, your guide said, I'm going to answer it for you. This is where you're going to get the answers. And this is not like, oh, Johnny's going to text you back reading. This is a past life. Who are you reading? What's your purpose reading? What are you going to do on this earth reading? Okay. So if you're ready for those kinds of answers, settle in, lollipop, kitty pop, settle in, darling. Princess, somebody's saying, Princess, it's me, it's your dad. It's your dad, Princess. He would have called you Princess when he was alive. Okay, I'm gonna confirm things just like that. And also another thing I'm doing different today, which I really don't do often. When I pick a card, I'm gonna read from the book so I can get clear answers for you. Okay. So you don't just sit there and I'm not just like, all right, Luna, I can't get up right now, baby. Mom, if you want to open a door for her, you can. So let me just tell you that, okay? So, like I said, get comfortable now and ask your guides the questions that you want to know. You really want to work on shit, you want to know the answers? Work with me right now by asking your spirit team to answer the things that you've been waiting to hear the answers from. That's it. I'm just a messenger. I'm going to give you the messages as I hear them, and that's it. Okay. Love and light to everybody, though. We have only energies of love and light with us, and all other energies are not able to communicate with us unless they come in with patience, love, respect, and guidance. Okay. We don't deal with negative energy here. And if you're a troll, we love you. We love you so much. You're funny. Go do comedy. You should be a comedian because you're freaking hilarious. We love you. And we're not laughing at you. We're actually saying you're funny. Go be a comedian. Okay. So first thing I want to say to you, Spirit says that give it something time. The way that somebody's from another country, I'm hearing, uh, this is weird. Damascus. I don't know what that is. I've heard it before, but I don't know exactly what it is. Damascus. It could be a name, could be a last name. But I'm hearing like, like a country like Czechoslovakia, Macedonia, like something like this, where whoever this is, whoever's coming through for you, they were from one of those like Slavic, places. Okay. So I wanted to say that to you. That's coming through. Also, I'm hearing Dominican Republic and Cuba. You have strong links to Cuban heritage, and they are very I'm getting hit in my right ear right there. Okay, I'm getting hit in my right ear right there. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I'm getting hit in my right ear, which is confirmation. You have strong links to Cuban heritage, which is you're very powerful with the Cuban energy. You're almost like if I'm hearing "Yo voy a ser Roma, no fonina," I'm hearing somebody sing like that. So that could be like your message, like telling you like you're connected to some type of powerful, like ancient drum ceremonies. I'm hearing, okay? Like I said, now the questions you asked before this reading is the answers you'll get. If you're coming in here blind, I don't know, tell spirit to tell me whatever they want. I'm reading for a lot of people. So what you want to do is just say, hey, can you just confirm for me? This is how you do it. This is how you ask the guides. I know I'm a healer. I know that I'm meant to do plant medicine. I know that I'm meant to, if I'm meant to it, at least let her say it once throughout this whole reading, right? So if a card comes out, I'll say it. Or, I wanted to get my degree in something. If that's what's gonna happen, can you just have her say something like you're gonna get that certificate? Be specific. So you can ask for a word, a confirmation, maybe a number, maybe something, but depends on what comes up, right? I'm only gonna read what comes up. All right, beautiful. And some of you are good at creating stuff. You're gonna see that. That's a confirmation for somebody. If you wanted to create your own channel, your own website, something like that, do it. I don't know what I'm hearing. I don't know what you're waiting for. What are you waiting for? I'm hearing love me like you do. So this year is a year of I'm hearing endless possibilities. I'm hearing, I don't know if you ever saw the Muppets Cinderella. It's possible for a plain yellow pumpkin to turn into a golden carriage. It's possible for three little Mises to get in and their marriage. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but if you haven't, that's one of like that movie. That movie sticks with me until now. It like haunts me in the best way possible. Such final infinity of courses, it's possible. And the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in possible rules and don't believe what possible people say. Such founder and do keep ending up impossible hope it's possible. Things are happening every day. I'm sorry, I know. I'm singing because Mom, can you open the door for her? I can't get up. Please. So this is like spirit saying, hey, it's possible, right? I can't get up. Can you open the door for her? Shut up and open the door, you look. Thank you, stank ass. Who you mama? Who left you out in the door, the cold? Huh? And I told you, you better be grateful every day. You see those cats outside freezing their ninnies off? And you got a mommy who feeds you and keeps you warm. And I bless you and I love you. I share with mama. Share with mama right there. God forbid you stay without me for a minute. Your mama, baby Gogo. You baby. The love of my lifetimes. My little soulmate. She's been with me many lifetimes. This dog. I've seen her in many of my dreams. Okay. Now that we're at that, remember, I'm going to, like I said, get comfortable because if you're in a rush to like, hurry up and give the message, then this is not going to be the reading for you because I like to get in detail and I don't want to waste this reading for no reason. I want to go deep. I want to go past lives. I want to go all of that shit, right? So let's get into it. Love and light to everybody. Okay. Luna, please don't. No, mommy. I'm going to read from the books, which I usually don't. We got past lives. We got your starseed origins. Okay. We got past lives. We got your starseed origins. So get ready to hear all that. We got the star code astral. We got the starseed oracle. And we got the divine feminine. Again, write down what you want to know and ask your guides or just think about it, right? Just ask your guides to answer stuff for you that you need to know, especially right now. I'm hearing past lives, past lives, past lives. Some of you are really super clearing your past lives. If you noticed, have you noticed? I'm hearing you notice. Some of you noticed though. Your dreams have been like, phew, girl, it's been crazy in the dream world. It's been crazy for you. You've been seeing a lot of stuff, like a lot of haters on you. I'm hearing that shit is annoying. I'm hearing that shit is annoying to you. Like haters in the dreams. Like I'm seeing in a dream, maybe you had like bullies come after you or text messages, people talking about you, making fun of you, just being jealous, like weird shit, but like this, okay, I got it. This is why you don't trust people. Spirit, okay, we're getting into it, you guys. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, spirit. Let's get ready to rumble. It's time for the messages to come. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. Okay, so before I started this, I was hearing somebody's dad singing a song. What was it? It's like AC/DC or something like that. They would have loved that kind of music. I'm seeing that, and then I see the Temptations, like I see you know, crazy, crazy for being so lonesome. That song, and a lot of music's coming through. This is confirmation for some of you that this is messages through songs. I'm hearing this also when you're driving and you hear, okay, you want to get out of the mix? Thank you. When you're driving, I'm hearing listen to your heart. I'm hearing the song when he's calling for you. But no, when you're driving, I heard that sometimes you'll get a song and you'll be like, oh my God, that was my dad's favorite song. Some of you were at the airport and you heard the song that that person loved, or your son, or yeah. Oh, I said your son. I was gonna say your brother, but your son came out. He was your son in a past life for sure, this person. And the weirdest thing is that this child I'm hearing was your husband in a past life. I know that sounds weird to people, but we reincarnate sometimes with the same people in different roles. So I've already been shown that, like, I was my mom's mom and she was my daughter in a couple of lifetimes. And I left her and did this and did that. So, yeah. So I seen that, I seen this woman who looked a lot like my daughter and she was my mother. So yes, we are learning from each other like that, because if you don't clear karma in one lifetime, you decide it. But that's the trap that we're not going to fall into this lifetime, because we are awakening and we are opening up and we know what we want. Like we want to heal this stuff so that we can like move forward and do stuff that's important for the collective, like for ourselves, for the universe, right? So we know we want to get into the deeper work. So we're trying to like kind of get past the human karma experience and not letting the false light trap us back into that matrix code where they pretend that it's Jesus and they harbor your souls. Okay, I know that sounds crazy to some people, but I got to say what I've seen. And in the dream, I was shown that there was a false white light, and I was in a car, and hundreds of thousands, maybe a million people were all going through this portal like this in the cars, and it was just like a escalator, escalator or like one of those things at the airport. You just sit in it in the cars and it moves, right? So the portal was moving us, and I was sitting in the car, and something told me something's not right. So I jumped out of the car. This is a message, guys. Listen, I'm saving souls out here. My mission is to save souls from darkness, from being trapped back into the matrix. Get your ass out of here, Luna. Okay, that's it. No, stop. Stop. Why are you touching everything? She's like, literally, I just fixed the cards. She's destroying them. No, no, sit down. So look, like I said, I got out of the car and I knew something was wrong and I screamed out, "No, everybody get out. Don't go that way." And people were like, "What are you doing?" They were all scared to move because they were told, "Do not move from the cars. It could be dangerous, blah, blah, blah." And so they were scared to move, but I jumped out of the car and I ran to the front of the light where we jumped in from, the portal took us in. And I remember there was a man standing there who looked like Jesus, but I just knew he was like a false Jesus. And I said to him, "You cannot do this. You are trapping souls. You cannot do this." And he went, "I can do whatever I want. They think I'm Jesus." And he laughed. And then the guy that was with him, who was like, you could tell he had seniority there. He looked at him. He was like, "Shut the fuck up. She's going to tell everybody, shut up." And I woke up like, like, oh my God, I have to tell everyone. And I've been telling everybody ever since. Anybody who's been watching me, it's been like, I have not stopped telling people about the experiences that I've astral traveled and seen a 10-foot tall green guy. I was a short elven type. I was an architect and they were wanting me to work, like I tell people all the time. And these are all messages. Remember that, okay? Even though it doesn't sound like it is, those of you who know, you know what I'm saying to you, that you're connected to people and places and things that you're not even sure of, you're not even aware of, right? So Spirit wants you to understand you're growing right now spiritually. Just understanding when I say this, love and gratitude is the theme for this reading, for this message, for these messages. You are growing spiritually in love and gratitude. You're learning to be more grateful. I'm hearing. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Say that every day. Next 7 days, I'm going to say that repeated throughout the day. I am grateful for this life and I am thankful for the opportunities that it presents. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, even the things that look shitty. I commit to the practice of seeing everything in a good way. You could say it like that. To gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents to me, which is like you're grateful for what you have and you're grateful for all the opportunities that are coming your way now. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. That's the three words you're going to work on right now: patience, love, and gratitude. I've been praying for patience actually the past month, and it's been working. Like I went from like like to like angry and I hate you and you're annoying to like a lot more patient. Like and that's because I've been praying for it. Another thing, blame. Whoever you're blaming for whatever it is that you're going through, I accept responsibility for my well-being. And you know what? Sometimes I blame things too. And acceptance, okay? I accept, I don't blame nobody. He who blames others is far away. He who blames himself is almost there. He who blames no one has arrived. Okay? That's a saying. You could use that for everybody. Uh, success. I know that there's no greater goal than love. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Oh, guys, this is, super important. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. This is the theme. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. This is the theme to the reading. So these are the soul's purpose card. So growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. This is what I'm going to say to you right now. You see this? You see this card? This is really a massive amount of growth that you're experiencing. Massive, like you don't even, this is why I'm trying to tell you, be patient, because I'm seeing past lives here again. Like I'm hearing past lives, I'm seeing past lives. You're growing in a way that it might not like really seem clear to you, The cauldron. Look at that. The cauldron. How you like them apples? This is, I love this. This is the Taoism deck, and I love it. It's Tao. If you've never seen or heard Taoism, it's Tao. You could put it on YouTube, and there's an audiobook. You will thank me for that. I listened to that many times, and I was always like, or the Gospel of Mary. You can listen to stuff like that, or the Book of Thoth, or you know what I'm saying, the Book of Enoch. You could listen to, and just listen to the coding, and then like you'll hear like, wisdom come out of it, but you'll also hear like how things, what they were saying really when we misinterpret it. And when you study stuff like that, like I study the Gnostic text sometimes. I reread what supposedly Jesus said in the Gnostic texts. They found those scrolls in the Dead Sea, and no, but they were untouched, right? So it's like almost like, but also you have to understand, we don't know if the person that experienced what they experienced with Jesus or with someone else misinterpreted things too. You never know. So we have to just trust our own intuition. You could read the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, the all you want, but you have to interpret what in there is resonating with you, what feels right and what doesn't. If it feels wrong, it's wrong to you. And that's that. And it's like I'm hearing there's a Buddhist saying that says those people that I told you guys, this is a more deeper reading. So if you're like looking for basic shit, there's other readers you can go watch. They completely will fulfill your needs, and I'm fulfilling the needs of your soul's purpose. I work with the soul from the inside of your butthole all the way through the top of your head, out your crown chakra, and all around into the solar plexus. So it's like a circle. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Like, you know what I'm saying to you? So this is your inner alchemy, mastery, spiritual renewal, contain rejuvenation, discerning wisdom. I'm going to keep that as the theme of your reading. Inner alchemy. Thank you guys. I love your missions too. And you have missions, and again, don't try to inherit your purpose and your gifts. Go after them. So for instance, like I knew I had gifts and stuff, but like until I went after them, I couldn't really use them, right? Because they were just sitting there. Oh my goodness, you are just the beautifulest girl in the world. I cannot deal with her. You guys, you want to see how cute she is? Look at that cuteness. You are so cute. I'm in love with you. Oh God, let me just show you how freaking amazing she is. Look at my beauty. You have the most beautiful eyes in the world. You do. They're so beautiful. I can't stand it. Oh my goodness. I had to show you that mushka doodle, my doodle. Okay, so remember, inner alchemy. Remember the cards I put before this. Remember to watch this in a meditative state. Because when you watch something in a meditative state, the answers come back to you again and again and again. It's like I've done private readings, hundreds of maybe 1,000 or more people I've read privately, right? And one thing I noticed about them, I would tell them to record it, because in the moment you're kind of like you're looking for something else and you're focusing on that, but then like you watch it again and you'll be like, you answered everything I was asking, and it takes like a moment, but you have to give yourself that time to process the information. So you can always rewatch this in a meditative state. Well, I'll try to be like not loud and crazy right now, but sometimes it gets crazy in here, but in a good way. All right, so we got this. Now let's, when your hands are super dry and like, yeah, it hurts your teeth. Oh, I hate that. Oh, that's why I can't cover my feet when I'm sleeping. I don't like that rubbing against my hands and feet. Okay. Guys, look what I pulled. Look what I pulled. I'm thinking like it's going to be something else. Look what it is. It says the High Priestess. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Hold on. The High Priestess, you guys, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Inner alchemy, mastery, spiritual renewal, the High Priestess. And this name is Enheduanna. 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 Okay? Enheduanna. Take a look at that. So we got the inner alchemy, the cauldron. That's basically you making the recipe to the plant medicine. I'm seeing plant medicine here for some of you. Just know that in this lifetime, your purpose has been in many lifetimes to heal others and to create more healers. I mean, to help them heal themselves, because a healer can't heal you. They have to guide you to your self-healing, no matter what you think. I mean, we have some extra powers that we can assist you and access more like energy, but we can't do it for you. If you're not with me while I'm healing you, I'm doing the work for no reason. That's how you need to think about. That's why they say to you, don't try to help people who don't want your help. Imagine you give them the best advice ever, you help heal them, you do this, you do that, and they turn around and they take everything you did for granted, which is why I don't, I don't do too many readings often, because I could be posting readings and getting hundreds of views and getting paid like, 0.1 cent for each view, which is anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I choose to give quality over quantity. And that's how you should always learn to work with humbleness, quality over quantity. Don't overpress yourself. I'm hearing maybe you guys are going to be doing something with content creation. You're going to be doing something that is important and valuable to you. I'm hearing mental health stuff. Maybe you have like, I don't know, I'm hearing drawing and something you want to do that you're able to teach others with. I'm hearing the position of power that you want to take hold, but it's not the kind of power where it's like, I'm going to take over the world. It's like the kind of power where you feel powerful and your power helps other people feel in power, right? You help people stand in their power because you have that ability. And your guides want you to know, if you're like asking, what's my purpose and stuff, I'm hearing you have many purposes. However, but I will tell you that you have the ability to truly inspire others. Look back at all the people that you've talked to when you gave them advice and how you were able to manipulate the negative energy to leave because you were able to use your words in such a way. Even I'm hearing you were very good at diffusing situations. I'm seeing particularly I'm seeing you like there's people arguing, and then I see you standing in the middle of them and sometimes stupidly getting in the way while they were fighting, but stopping the argument like you were able to with your words and the way, like, hey, stop, look at me, stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? You were able to do that a lot in your life. Okay. Speaking of that, your past lives is coming up once again. You're getting the messages of your past lives. You are truly, truly clearing your past lives. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Okay. I'm sorry I'm not reading the comments. Please don't take it offensively. This is what I have to channel. If I don't pay attention to what I'm saying, I'll lose track and then we won't get the messages the way that I want to give them to you. Okay. Development, gradual progress, continuing slowly but surely, adaptability, a time-honored approach. Oh my goodness. Small is beautiful. Find the extraordinary in the ordinary. Keep it simple. Use directions. Slow down. Tend to details. Pay attention to details and enjoy the small little details. Okay, the little tiny things in life. So now that I read all that and I did all that, I Spirit wants me to read the Enheduanna. I'm sure it says Enheduanna. She almost looks like Hispanic, but like almost Arabic as well. Like, I feel like it's a mix of Spanish, Arabic, yeah, it could be like Sicily, Italian, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Okay. So let's look for Edwana because I want to read what, oh, and that's interesting. If I wasn't obviously Mary of Nazareth and Mary Magdalene are first on the list, of course. They are in, no, they're not. Okay. So let me read this because Spirit says big messages in there for you. So we're going to have to give you that. Okay. All righty. Let's read this. So like I said, if you get annoyed by this and you don't have patience, that's okay. Just, it's not for you and it's okay. Nobody's judging anybody here. Okay. Um, 1 second. Let me just see. Where do I find this again? Because I haven't used this deck in a while and I don't know why because I love this deck. Okay. All right, ready? So Enheduanna. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Who is she? This is for you. You need to, some of you need, a lot of you need to hear this because this is what you're embodying, right? Spirit's saying, this is how we see you. They want you to know how they see you because you're not even seeing yourself that way. Your power is way more powerful than you're giving yourself credit for. So this is how they see you. And this is what they want to tell you. Enheduanna embodies the ability to become one with our soul and live out the highest purpose. Born in Mesopotamia, she is Arabic because that name, Enheduanna, is definitely. She's born in Mesopotamia during the Akkadian Empire around 2285 BCE. Some of you have lineage connected to these beings, like from ancient Egypt, royal bloodlines, princess, prince, high priestess, high priest, a lineage like that. So if you're here watching this, you're listening to this, you guys want you to know you're connected to these types of energies. And we're telling you that, especially if it's confirming what you felt. Like, I think I was around during Cleopatra days and I was like a part of the kingdom, or I was a royal princess or something. I know something. Or I was involved with royalty somehow or another. It doesn't matter. Your lineage, your bloodline. I'm hearing whoa, your crown was taken from you, and like almost like the queen becomes the crowned, and then somebody like comes in and steals her crown. So this is why the trust issues are coming in. This is why you're clearing trust issues. A lot of things are coming through at once. You're clearing trust issues. Some of you really don't have trust for anybody. I in the car today when I was earlier, I said to my spirit guides, people will say, "Oh, I'll work with you, like let's work together," but then they're all just they're greedy. People are greedy. So almost like I tell them they're not like me. Like people are not like me. They're not gonna there are people like me, but they're hard to find. Okay. Meaning that we're not here to screw you over. I would never even think. My point is money is not that important to me, but obviously I love money. I make money, but I want to make money, and I'm going to continue to make money. Me and money get along perfectly. Money is my best friend. I have a good relationship with money. My point is though, you need to say those things to yourself every day. My point is though that I have serious trust issues with people, and spirits trying to tell you this is what we're working with you. I see past lives. They're showing you what's happened in your past lives with people that have disrespected and disregarded you and taken advantage of you. And it's been difficult because you've even men and women that you've dated have you don't have a lot of faith in them because of the things you've experienced. You see what I'm saying to you? So your guides are working very hard with you right now, very hard. And they want you to know something. You're truly, and I'm not just talking about your guides, I'm talking about your higher self too. Because your guides are your guides, right? They're there to guide you, and that's it. When you're like, oh, I'm telling my guides to bring me this manifestation, they're not there to bring you the money or the job. They're there to guide you through it. And last night I channeled this when I was meditating. I heard, the guides are the guides. They're guiding you through life. This is like your chosen earth angel who's in the spirit form, and they're guiding you through stuff. They're not there to do things for you. All they can do is say, hey, come on, we can do this. And you got to get up and do it. They can't make it happen for you, right? You're talking about your higher self and you and the co-creation of the spirit and source. That's where all the stuff comes in, the universe, however you want to call it, source, the universe, your higher self. That's where all the creation comes from. That's the co-creation. Your guides are chosen individuals, spirit animals, spirit guides that you've chosen on this path so you can have clear direction, so that this way when you say like, is this person good for me, should I get that job, and you hear no, and then you still do it anyway. It's like your guys are, all they can do is say, I'm just letting you know I see what you don't see, and this is not going to work out. You see what I'm saying to you? Like you can't expect them to fix everything for you. They're not there to fix nothing for you. Oh. Somebody didn't want me saying that for some reason. Because they want you to believe that they're there to fix stuff for you so that you can only rely on them. And you basically just sit there and you rely on them. And now you're sitting there and you're freaking waiting for someone to make shit happen for you. Because I heard somebody say to me the other day, well, I'm waiting for them to make it happen. I'm like, yo, listen, first of all, that's crazy to me that you just said that. First of all, you have to understand something. We're the ones manifesting it. All we can do is ask for support, but we're the ones manifesting it. So when we ask the guides, we ask spirit to help us, all they can do is help guide us. They can't do anything for you that you can't do for yourself. It's you with you with you with you. And obviously, like I said, you have the support of the universe by your side. They're supporting you, but you have to learn that that support is coming from basically you, right? It's basically coming from you. You have to understand that, guys. The emperor, you see, and I'm saying that you were a king, a queen, a high priest, a high priestess in many lifetimes, okay? So I already knew while I was reading that more messages will come through, and I'm going to get back to that. But if they come through, I'm not going to take that for granted, because spirit Really, I talked to them and I was like, please, we need clear direction. I'm gonna rewatch this. A cute little home in a quiet neighborhood, community and peace. If you were asking about your home, moving out, the answer is a cute little home. Mommy is overbearing with the kids. You must move out. You must be free of this. Crows and ravens, we are the underworld bringing messages from powerful beings right to your door. Pay attention. It's okay, baby. I'm not doing nothing. Oh my goodness. Go with the flow. Okay. Go with the flow. Literally, like go with the flow right now. Like go with the energy. You are getting ready for a whole new life. Okay. Take your power back. You gave enough away to some of you. That's it. You gotta take your power back now. Your grandfather in the spirit realm. I'm a man of few words, but I came to say I love you and I'm watching over you. Please do not doubt your gifts and abilities. They come from us. We love you and we're guiding you right now. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. So now we got this. And just so you know, I'm just going to do this because I'm going to have spirit show me like what messages are in here for you guys. Okay. So we got the Star Seed Oracle. Okay. The Past Life Oracle and the Astro Deck Oracle. And this is all you're going to need. I have all the answers in these books right here. What, mommy? What's the matter for you? What happened, your mama? You crying? No, cry. No. Come on, let's go out. Let's go see the Kit Kats. Let's go see Kit Kat. You want to go see Kit Kat? Yeah. You deserve to be spoiled. Let them treat you. This somebody's coming in to spoil you. Oh, January, February, new money, new house, new car. And some of you, it's in August and June. You better save these readings because I know for a fact some of y'all are gonna come back and be like, flow, bitch. And I'm gonna be like, that's what's up. Let me get a piece of that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I would never say that, but I might. I might say that actually. Okay, 1 second. Let me get the past lives oracle. Boom, boom. Where's the past lives oracle? Get out of my face, girl. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go outside. Come on, let's go outside. So, okay. So just so you know, before I came on here, I really asked Spirit to like give you guys what you need right now and what you want, but like what you need. So whatever is coming through is for our highest good. And it's something that we've been experiencing for a while and we're being given the answers to. Okay. So let me go relax because you guys know once I get into it, I need my cigarette. What is he doing out there? I fed them, so are you staying out here?
I just fed them.
Oh, you too? We both did. It's all right. Okay. Hmm. We're feeding the stray cats outside because we're the best. The cats always find my stepfather.
Huh?
I said they always find my father, you,
Yeah.
Tony. They always find him. The stray cats, they find him. They love him. It's like they know where to come. My last house, you know how many cats he was feeding? 12, 13 of them, maybe more. And we got,
By the end of 20.
yeah, it was like 20. And my sister-in-law got them spayed and neutered. She trapped them all and got them spayed and neutered. And then she got some adopted, some she let back out because they were too wild. They didn't want to be inside.
Good.
All right. Now, back to Edwana. Where we at? The High Priestess, which was coming through for you guys. So let me just get this in here. Okay. So she was born in Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia, think about that. That's where like all the most famous like healers and stuff come from, right? During the Akkadian Empire. Enheduanna is considered not only first known female poet, but also the first named literary author in history. See, if you're reading, if this card is resonating with you, you need to write a book. You need to write a book. If you write poetry right now, and you're like, I write poetry sometimes, and I'm really good at it, Flo. You need to write a book and you need to do a poetry book. I'm hearing that for some of you very strongly. You have hundreds of poems already written. I see like I see a drawer with a lot of poetry. Go take that and make it into a book and make that shit an audio book, record it yourself. Just do it, right? I'm talking when I should be doing the same thing. Anyway, All right. It is believed that she was the daughter of a Sumerian king. Sumerian. You know, the some ancient Sumerians, the Anunnakis, the Enki and Enlil, okay? She was the daughter of a Sumerian king, Sargon of Akkad. She was given the title of En, which signifies her tremendous political power. Sargon of Akkad named her the high priestess of the most important temple in Samaria. And she was charged with the lofty task of melding the Sumerian gods and goddesses with the Akkadian ones to create stability in the empire. Wow. Okay, she's her most famous works are titled The Exaltation of Inanna and the Sumerian Temple Hymns. Oh, I want to read that. Her hymns were copied and used long after her death, and she's considered immensely valuable, equal to the inscriptions of king. She's credited with the structure, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So basically, the high priestess is often described as the guardian of the unconscious. You hear me? The guardian of the unconscious. She is that in all aspects holds the veil of awareness that separates us from our inner depths. She is about meaning and merging the awareness of the soul and the love that goes within us. Okay. So she wants you to live and breathe your soul. She wants you to become so intimate with it that there is no longer any separation. And there are no excuses or apologies for how powerful you are. Yeah, I know. I should have got them water. You are an eternal, and she whispers, your holy heart is this legendary. So, soul voice meditation, what allows me to experience the reality of my soul. That's what you're going to ask your question. Your question from this is Luna, stop it. What allows the question? Okay. Get there. Quiet. Be quiet. No talking. The question here is what allows me to experience the reality of my soul? I cannot wait to get a space I could work in quietly without distractions. Like no matter where I go, I feel distracted in this house, but I'm still able to keep that you know, I'm able to keep that focus. And if I can do quiet, if I can do, you heard my voice, quiet. I had a dream that I took away entities by changing my voice. Like I went from like I said, you will leave now. My voice went, you will leave now. And it was like vibrating through the house. Like I'm able to. Um, fucking every noise in the world is happening right now. I want silence. That's it. Intention. Silence. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. If I can do the work I've done up until now with what I have, fucking walking for every 2 seconds. Get out of here. If I can do the work I've done up until now with what I've got, imagine what I could do if I had a space to work out of. If I can bring you all there, like in person, and have you stand around and be like, you come here, you do healing, you come over here, you need plant medicine, you let's grow the plants, let's do it, make all this shit happen together, and I'm doing what I can with what I got. You hear me? So imagine if I could do this like this, and I don't got no fancy background or no fancy table and no fancy altars and stuff like that. If you bark one more time, one more bark, and I'm going to put you inside. Be quiet. Silence. You hear me? Oh shit. That's not good. So yeah, hope this doesn't start a fire. Hold on. Hold on, because I just threw the cigarette by the what it is for me. You see me working and you're still like talking and making mad noises. Like, let a bitch work. Like, that's what it is for me. Like, they don't care. Like, do you know people just be like in their own la la land? This is why, like, it's so tough for us as healers and light workers because we're trying to do some important work. But what do we have? Oh my God, the cat's playing with the leaf. That's so cute. Oh, I love them. I want them in the house and they won't come. They're playful. They're playing over there. Okay. Luna, silence. Quiet. Stop. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds my passion. Shh. Meow meows. Okay, now chaotic, bro. You know, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to work my ass off over here. Like everybody, you know what I'm saying? like I said, all right, this is father, past lives. You're working with fucking beat the shit out of you if you don't shut your freaking pie hole. Shut your pie hole. Silence, Wing Chun. Okay. Jeez Louise, everybody wants to bark and yell, and this one's talking over me and all this shit. Damn, bro. Give me a second. Some of you guys, this is every fucking day with that damn call. Shit. Okay. This is father figure. Okay. For some of you. Like, I'm like, I'm at the point where, like, for me, like, it doesn't matter if I think I'm not gonna be able to pay my rent or my mortgage. I'm gonna fucking end up getting a place. The thing about me is I don't like apartments, and I don't want to move into an apartment. I want to move into a home. So I haven't rushed to move out because all I'm finding is apartments. And I don't know if you guys know what an HOA fee. This is a monthly fee they charge you when you live in apartment complexes or a building. Freaking $800 HOA fees, bitch. What? So you want me to pay? You want me to pay 2,100 for a 2 bedroom, and another 800 on top of that? Not to mention my bills. We're talking 4 or 5,000 a month to live in an apartment today. And I'm not talking about an apartment. I'm talking about a apartment with a pool, and like I'm not gonna live ghetto no more. No, I did that when I was younger. I'm over that, and I deserve better. And I'm gonna, if I have to wait and deal with this shit for a little longer, I will. Love and light to my family and everybody. But we know how it is to live with people who just are in their own, like, blah. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a shit about nobody cleans like you do. Nobody picks up after themselves. This is a message coming through. You have people around you. They don't take care of the shit that you take care of. Like, the backyard, they don't take care of. Like, they throw shit everywhere. Like, they don't have the concept of, like, silence. I know you want to play with them, Luna, but yelling is not going to help. Look at that tushy asses. Look at that little tushy. Look at her little heart butt. Just look at her little butt. She's got a heart on her ass. Oh, nana poocha, nana poocha. You love those cats, though. You want to bite them, but you want to play with them. All right, past life stuff, guys. This is coming up for past life stuff. Ready? Father figure. Are you ready? Yes, I will. Thank you, Zen. I love you for saying that. How many of you feel like you have unresolved issues with a father figure, or you haven't forgiven them, or you don't know how to let it go, or there's something with the father figure? Definitely, if it's a heart attack, I'm hearing for some of you, and definitely an overdose for others. My God, they're so cute. They're playing with the leaves. They feel so safe in my backyard. They know nobody will hurt them here. And I love that. I love that they found a sanctuary at least. And during the winter, I feel like I'm going to put the food inside of the thing and show them that it's inside, and keep that door open and try to get them in there, because they're going to freeze their asses off. It's going to get cold out here. Hopefully, if the winter stays like this, we'll be fine, but it's not going to. In February, New York gets really, really bad. So yeah. So this is father figure for those of you who are watching. This is past life stuff. You're healing stuff from your past lives. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. One of the things you're truly healing right now, you guys, okay, please let me make this clear to you, because I need to clarify this. This needs to be like, this needs to be the message you really hear right now. All of them are, but this one is really important, because you have to understand right now, if you're going through a standstill, you feel like you're at a standstill, you feel like you're stuck, trapped, like you feel like you're just stuck here. You're not. Spirit says, hold on. Just chill, because we're getting you to get past this part of your storyline, which means, like, it could be like letting go of the past, or releasing fears, or trusting, or finding the open heart to love more, and to want to fall in love, because if you're anything like this is a confirmation. You don't know if you're ready to open up to love. You're saying that I need to have this, I need to have that before I have that. Like, if I don't have my nails done, or if I don't look pretty, I'm not gonna find someone, or I need to lose this weight first, or you don't feel sexy. You're not, excuse me to say it, you're not touching yourself. You just don't, you feel like your sex and you are done. You're looking up what happens to someone when they don't have sex in years. You know what I'm saying? Like, things like that. Or you're just been in a space where you don't want to trust people no more. You're just tired of trusting people and getting screwed over. You're at that point where you're just like, I'm better off just being by myself and alone than being around people that I don't trust. I'm not going to open up my heart to people because people are shitty people and they take your heart from you. There's good people out there, but they're very rare. And when you do find them, either they're already in a relationship or they already have friends that, they don't need another one, or they're not living near you, so it's hard for you two to get together. Like I'm hearing that, right? If I could just get together with some of the people that I talk to on here, most of you would be like, if you lived around here, I'd be like, yo, let's go get lunch. Let's go to play pool tonight. Let's go out to dance in the weekends. Let's go to a Spanish club and do some bachata and merengue. You know what I'm saying? A salsa. You know what I'm saying? And go listen to some Mark Anthony in the car. I love you. I freaking You are so cute. It's adorable how cute you are. I love this neck of yours. I'm gonna choke you. You're so cute. It's looking so cute. You just wanna chew, chew. Look at how you match your mama. Just look at my twin. Twin. Look at her hair. You think I'm joking? Look, this is my soulmate, baby. Look, she even developed hair like me. She had black and white hair when I met her. Now she developed her gray hairs and stuff, starts looking like a mom. She's morphing into mommy. You see that shit, right? That shit is fire, okay? Okay. Spirit says take it back a little bit and listen to this message. And those of you for a father figure, again, if he had a heart attack, overdose, lungs, I'm hearing chest and lungs, something about pancreatic cancer. I see a diabetic person with, I feel like a foot is cut off or a leg. I'm not sure. I just see them in bed and it looks like one of their legs is missing or the foot, but not the whole thing, just like one part. And they're just like so embarrassed. I'm hearing they want to delete that memory. It's just like embarrassing for them. But there's nothing to be embarrassed about. And they also are ashamed of what they did to you and your mom. Alcoholic. I'm hearing alcoholic big time. They're ashamed of what they did to you and your mom and the kids. I'm hearing the letter D-A-N, Dan or Danny. I'm hearing Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius, October, June 21st, July 29th, August 17th, November 1st, November 4th, 1st or 4th. I see November 16th, April 25th. I'm hearing Sagittarius so loudly. I'm hearing dad's dad, dad's dad, grandma's mom's mom, grandma. I keep hearing Grandma D, like D with a D. Grandma Dean, Grandma Dina, Diana, Grandma Diana, Deanna, Grandma D. Gretchen. I hear Aries loud and clear. Somebody's yelling out, Aries. I just saw a light right in my third eye, a really bright angelic light. Somebody's in your true angel. They actually are your spirit guide here. So some of our family members that pass, they become our spirit guides, especially when they know that you're connected. So spiritually, they see that you're the other one connected. They become like your spirit angel here on earth, right? They get together with you and they work with you on the angelic realms to help guide you here in this realm. I'm hearing starseed. Wow, starseed is coming through. All right, with the father figure from the past lives, this card indicates that your father in this life was with you in prior lifetimes, for sure. Any issues you had with your father are likely had began long ago. Look at the cards that you draw prior to it and after this, and they will yield clues about previous lives that you two shared. So here's the thing. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Here's the thing. Look at the cards that we drew before this card. So what did you remember from the past card that we just drew? Didn't they say she was a high priestess whose father was like the king of Sumer? The Anunnaki, the beings that came to Earth in the beginning. And some were creating slaves and some wanted us to be free. You know, the story of the serpent, that's where it goes. Enki and Enlil, the brothers, they came here to mine gold on Earth, and then they created a race of Homo sapiens. And then from there, one of the brothers wanted humans to be okay and to be happy. And so he told us about secrets and how to build your own tools and all that. And they called it the devil because he was enlightening us. So they made the devil the bad guy, basically, and God the good guy. When in all reality, they both kind of like have selfish tendencies, and they're both goals is to control humanity. So, and instead of letting us, do our own thing and find our own way, we are told that we have to do it this way, we have to do it that way. And this comes from your father figure. You have to break free from this generational binding bond that you have from a father figure who comes from a line of dark Anunnaki beings. There you go. I don't even know. That just came out. Your father, his family members come from a very dark, ancient bloodline. It's almost like I hate to say it this way, like the devil. You know what I'm saying? Like almost like that, right? Not looking at this red horned, crazy red horn thing that they portray the devil as. I'm not talking about that. The devil is, if you want to talk about the devil in a positive context, they want you to be enlightened and have free will and do whatever you want, right? And not to follow it, abide by any rules. But when you look at the devil in a negative light, it's a control, it's a manipulation, a narcissistic frequency that keeps you locked in the same patterns and addictions and keeps you in the space of, I can't think for me. Right. So we're gonna think that your dad's side of the family, you'll know who this is. For those of you who resonate with it, you'll go, I know she's talking about me, because my dad's side of the family is like freaking toxic. And listen, I got toxic ass motherfuckers on my mom's side too, very toxic. Drugs, alcohol was something that was on both sides of my family, and it skips the generation, and it went down to me, and I was the one who ended up doing drugs and drinking alcohol and being a fart face. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm glad that happened to me because I was chosen. So it's like, why me? You were chosen, sweetheart. You're asking the spirit, why you had to go through this, and why you couldn't have a husband who took care of you, and why? Because you had to break those generational curses. You were chosen. And when you're chosen, that means that you're going to go through tests. You hear about Job and Jacob being tested by God and all of those things. And you were tested, and you were tested because you were chosen. When you're chosen for a purpose here on earth, and you were chosen, baby, you were chosen, then you're going to understand why you went through all what you went through. So stop asking the question, why did this happen to me? But ask the question, what did this happen to me for? What is my soul's purpose through all of the lessons that I've learned? Forget about mistakes. This is super important because some of you carry the guilt of your father on you. Like as if they didn't heal nothing. They haven't healed anything in the spirit world either. Yeah. They didn't try to heal themselves in the spirit world, and neither did their family members. And so you're carrying the guilt of this generation, baby. Nah, that don't belong to you. Why? Why are you carrying that? What are you doing? Why are we doing that? And this is a question I'm asking. Why are you doing it? Ask yourself, why do I carry this guilt when it doesn't belong to me? Why do I look at myself and say, you stupid ass, you made this mistake, that mistake. You're such a loser. You're dumb. Like I learned the financial lessons this past 2 years, and I'm glad I did, because what's coming next for me, that's how I think about it. I go, okay, I did this, I did that. I'm glad I did that. You know why? Because now the next stage, whenever I get whatever the universe is bringing to me, which is abundance, clear wealth, when I get it, I'll know how to handle it this time, because I had to learn. Nobody taught me. Nobody taught you how to handle your finances. Nobody taught you how to fucking be a good person. You learned on your own. All right, wake up. Let's all wake up. Me too. Nobody taught us. Who taught you? Did somebody teach you? Did somebody teach you how to be a good person? Did somebody teach you how to handle your finances? Did somebody teach you business? Even school, you go to school, they don't even teach you how to handle your finances or your business. You go to business school, and what do you learn? The shit part of everything. You're not in there. You're not learning how to save, how to invest, and all that stuff. You're not really learning. It's not like a teacher comes in front of you and says, I'm going to change this concept up from business to whatever they want you to learn. I'm going to teach you how to save your money, how to finance it, how to invest in things, and how to do the right thing with it. what you should do with your money. Nobody teaches you that. Not even your teachers, not even school, nobody. You had to learn these lessons on your own. So stop judging yourself. I got to say this to you, and I want to like really grab you and hold you, and I want to hug you, and I'm holding you. Imagine I'm holding you like a baby, like your dad or your mom or somebody's holding you like a baby. First of all, I'm here and I'm sorry. What I did, how I lived was not a way a parent should live. Mom and dad, this is mom and dad's side, okay? And this is dad and mom. Now I'm talking about not talking about their family members because it's not about them. They just were attached to you because of that. And they thought that they could have access to you and be the entity. Ooh, child. I gotta rewatch this. They thought that they had access to you and that they could be the entities that distract you from your true life's purpose because they knew that you were vulnerable and sensitive to that type of energy. And so they thought they could come in and like swoop you from under your feet and grab you and make it all about them when it was not about them. And you had to detach. You have detached. I'm going to give you this. You have passed the test. And this is coming from father's side of the family, mother's side for some of you, but I'm hearing father mostly for a lot of people. But for real, mother's side too. And I'm not, when I say mother's side, you have detachments there that are like emotional attachments. Like, you know, I'm hearing degenerates. So you have that kind of like, yep, listen to me. This is spirit talking straight through me, right to you. And I'm channeling the shit out of this for you. And I want to make that clear. Spirit says that you need to thank yourself and be proud of yourself for all of the detachments that you have made up until now, because you had some real dark motherfuckers. I'm talking dark, like this is like entity that is the entity of the entities. I see them walking in a room, the entity, and he has no face and a hoodie on, and he goes to everybody, move, and everybody's like, oh, and they're all so scared of him. Even your spirit guides or spirit was afraid of these entities, and so they weren't able to guide you sometimes properly because they had these entities stopping them, like almost like you were in a room. Here's spirit, they're surrounding you. There's a bunch of good little spirits, kids, animals, blah blah blah. But then there's this dark energy that comes in, and he scares the out of all of them, and none of them are able to stay there. And you were able to break free from the entity to the point where spirit feels safe now around you. They know that you protect them. Like they come around you and they go, when I'm around this person, they protect me. My temple is getting hit right now. I'm getting heat in the temple. You are able to protect spirit in the spirit world, and people feel safe around you. Animals feel safe around you. Children, they love you. They come up to you. They want to hug you. They want to kiss you. Dogs want to love. They just want to go next to you, be up your ass. Like every dog I go near, they try to go up my butthole. I'm like, yo, because they want to be with me. Like they feel my energy. My brother's dog, when I go there, I could see her eyes. I start crying because I know that they're busy and they can't walk her as much, but they, and I go there and I feed her and I walk her and I give her a bath and I do all that stuff that she doesn't have the time. She has 3 kids. She's by herself. My brother works all day. So I cry for that dog, and I think about her, and I go, when I'm leaving, she cries. Like she cries like that, like tears, because she's like, I want her here, please, because she always like pays attention to me. And animals are animals, right? You think that they don't need too much attention, but they're like spoiled babies. They want attention all day, just like children. And you have that ability. You are so good at doing this, man. That spirit animals, spirit children, spirit guides, you have the ability. You could be a medium with no problem. You already have the gift in you. You already have it. But here's the thing, being just a medium is very like one-sided. So I've taken it from being a medium, being a psychic. So I'm a healer, because a healer can do multiple things. They can connect to spirit. They can do plant medicine. They can do Reiki. They can do mediumship. They can be a psychic. They can be everything, a clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient. They're prophetic dreamers. You're prophetic dreaming. Okay. You have the psychic abilities to dream up what's coming next, to warn and prepare yourself and others for things that are coming next to you. That's why spirit says we want the fears out of you, because you are so connected to us that we would never let you just sit here while, let's say, if there was a storm coming and you needed to pack your shit, we'll tell you the 2 days before, pack your stuff. You need to leave. You're going to feel a sense of urgency and you're going to have to go. So what are you worried about? Stop being fearful of water. I'm hearing don't let fear living near water. You're going to be okay. We're going to take care of you. You're going to be safe. We're not going to let you go through that again, because you already went through it. And you know what? You survived it that time, and you'll survive it this time. And I'm hearing Atlantis and Enoch, Anunnaki. I'm hearing very ancient Sumerian, ancient Egyptian portals that you have walked through that others would never be able to. I want you to give yourself credit after this reading. After this soul purpose reading, I want you to walk out and say, you know what? I'm a healer. I am connected to some very powerful beings. I am powerful. I'm amazing. I passed some very hard tests. Why am I judging myself? I let go of the guilt. I let go of the shame. I let go of the fear, and I let go of the fear. Ooh, I just saw a beautiful like red and like fuchsia red light. Like that's like my spirit animal. She's that color. And I saw her. She flew up from the sky and she looked like a owl, but she was a phoenix, right? So she was like an owl mixed with a phoenix, and she came down from the sky, and I was like, "Oh my God, what is it?" And then she comes down, and she rubs her face on me in the dream, and I was like, and we were like, she was telling me, "I love you," and I was like, "I love you too," and I woke up crying, and I just saw a helicopter in my third eye. I don't know why. Okay, some of you passed out in a helicopter, passed away in a helicopter. Something happened to you in a helicopter. That's why you're afraid of them. And it's funny because I'm looking at it now, and when I think about it, I don't like helicopters. I'm fearful of them. I see them, and I'm like, oh, what if that shit just goes out of control? Like, maybe you were damn, there's a lot of stuff coming through. You were in a war and a helicopter like flew from the sky and like killed everybody. I don't know. God forbid, but like that's what I'm seeing. Okay. So anyway, back to the father energy. This card indicates that your father is in this life with you and in prior lifetimes with you. Any issues you've had with your father began long ago. Look at the cards you drew before you, which was the high priestess connected to kings, right? This is good kings, good cop, bad cop, right? Um, okay. Don't you want me? What's the matter? Why are you crying? Don't cry. Okay. All right. He may not have been with you. Wait, he may not have been your father in those lives, though, as souls continue to reincarnate together in different roles, like I said. To break any negative patterns with your father's soul, be willing to release old anger or unforgiveness. This can be conscious or unconscious emotional energy stored in your psyche. Just the willingness to clear toxic relationship energy is enough to initiate the healing process. Remember that forgiveness doesn't mean that you approve of this person's actions. It simply means that you're no longer willing to carry around anger. That energy is really destroying you. By releasing the past, you subsequently heal your present and future. If you totally forgive your father and yourself, you no longer have to reincarnate with that soul unless you choose to. You certainly retain only the lessons, growth, and love you shared. As an added benefit, the healing work that you do with your father helps all of the relationships you have with men. Let me do a spin on that real quick because some of you really need to hear that. Once you forgive this person, whether it's a father, mother, whoever it is, sister, brother, whoever it is, and even the person that may have touched you when you were a child or done some things to you that even though you want to say you remember you reincarnated with different purposes and it was for reasons that are unclear. Some people may have chosen to play the role of the bad guy and gotten so used to it that they just kept playing the bad guy and they didn't know how to come out of it. But here you are helping not only yourself grow through forgiveness, and each time you do forgiveness ceremonies, meditations, and you release and you forgive your father, you forgive your mother, you forgive your family members, doesn't mean you're going to say, come to me. Like last night I had, somebody that I know, I don't want to say anything, but what I can say is they're very close to me, super close to me, family wise. I realize like as much as I love them, I forgive them. I forgive them and I forgive them. I really do. But I just don't want this person around me because of their negative vibrations. Whenever I go around them, I always feel like they're judging everybody. They think they're better than everybody. And that's for me. If you're like that, then we can't be like we can't, it's not gonna work because I love everyone, I forgive everyone, but I don't judge people, and I try not to. At least if it happens, I'm like, oh, I'm judging. You know what I'm saying? So this is the growth that you're experiencing right now. For some of you, this is going to be a very important matter in what's happening for you next. You have to understand this is your guide saying in this moment, whoever you need to forgive, write a letter to them. That's your homework for this. When you're done here, write a letter to whoever you need to forgive, really, so you could help. It's like your guides are like, we are so ready to like help you like with everything, but you have to take initiative. And one of the things that they want you to take initiative with is just forgiveness. You have to, I'm hearing, do a meditation after this message, or maybe tonight, lay down, light a candle, forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. I forgive you. On that note, okay, you just got the confirmation. Let me get a water. Hold on. Forgiveness. The juice that I made last night. Pomegranate, watermelon, um, oranges, pineapple, apple. It's so good. It tastes so freaking delicious. Oh my gosh. And then it helps me clear out. Okay. One more thing. She's scared me, Ma? She's scared. Come here. What do you want me to hold you like a baby on my lap? Yeah, sit over here. You want to see what the Kit Kats are doing? All right, go see what the Kit Kats are doing. All right, guys. Another thing Spirit wants you to heal. Welcome, whoever followed me. Thank you. I love you. Honestly, this reading, I feel like it has all the answers in it, but I got more answers every day, so it doesn't matter. But this one is for the books. Like I really would listen to this again and just really absorb the knowledge and information that Spirit's giving to you because I'm a messenger, right? Yes, I'm smart. Yes, I'm intelligent. Yes, I'm gifted, but so are you. This really helps clear my lungs too. Kidney, liver, lungs, stomach, gut, all of it. All right, now the next thing, father, finances, both F's. The two F's that you're getting. Okay. I'm cleaning your face out. Here. Come here. Here you go. Sit. Okay. So another thing that's coming up for your finances, ready? This one's a good one. Relax. Your relationship with money is being affected by your past life. Your relationship with money is being affected by your past life experiences. Luna, I have a cigarette in my hand. I don't like holding you when I have a cigarette in my hand. Okay, this one's important, guys. Ready? You want to know about your finances, right? You want to know what's going on. Why do I feel like I'm at a standstill? Why is it not working out? Here's the answers. I read this before for myself, but I'll reread it again because I know that this is one of the things I had to work on. And one of the things you can do is ask your spirit guides to show you which lifetime affected you with your finances that you can clear. And they'll show you through a dream, through a meditation. They'll talk about it. They'll say, hey, you were a nun or a monk, and you believe that finances were evil and that they brought bad things to you, right? When I say that shit clears your lungs, it clears your lungs. Like all that mucus is out of me. I feel like this morning I took all that mucus out and I'm continuing to clear it throughout the day, which I love that. I'll never keep that shit in. Cough it out, spit it out. I don't care how gross it looks. At least you're not swallowing. We don't swallow around here. We spit. Okay. Obviously, cigarettes don't help, but fuck it. If you're going to smoke, at least fucking take care of yourself, you know? And guess what? I smoke so much when I'm doing readings for you guys, but when I'm not smoking. I really smoke like every hour. But it's when I'm doing readings for some reason. Almost like I can feel the energy of spirit. They smoke cigarettes and they just want me to light that cigarette. And that happens often. When I'm channeling certain people, especially if they smoked in their lifetime, it's almost like they can feel the cigarette a little bit. They're like, ah. Okay. So your relationship with money is being affected by your past lives. Okay. 1 second. Okay, take some. For instance, you may have had a lifetime of extreme poverty or even wealth, either one. We said this yesterday. Many people struggle to save money because their other lifetimes involved communal wealth where the convent, tribe, or village provided for everyone's needs. In those lifetimes, there was no such thing as individual savings accounts or separate possessions. As a result, you may find that your finances are perplexing and an upsetting mystery. Your income may roller coaster up and down until you come to terms with the fact that you're currently incarnated in a Western capitalist society and operates on individualism. To heal this situation, understand that money is merely energy and can be used for good purposes or negative ones. Know that money in itself is neutral. It is what you do with it that matters. Don't I say this all the time? Act with intention to help the world through charity and generosity, and that is a noble virtue. So if you're manifesting things, today in the car, I was saying, I'm not manifesting things to buy a car and to be like the hottest girl. No, when we're manifesting, one of the most important things that you can do when manifesting is work with your guides to make them understand that when you do manifest what you manifest, which is coming to you, that you plan to do good things with it. And we see 143 right there on YouTube. We plan to do good things with it. 143 and 3 likes. Is that what I'm seeing, or is that just how YouTube's showing it? It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, hit that like button, subscribe, welcome to members. Anyway, all right. I hate even saying that. I feel so awkward saying that. Like you have no idea. It's like irritating to me. Okay. So understanding that your finances right now, they're not suffering, you're not broke, you're not, it's a mentality that you have to get out of. Like I really had to build a relationship with money and see it as something that I'm friends with. I love money. Money and me work together hand in hand to do great things for myself and for others. And one of the things that I had to learn was to start learning to use money for myself because I'm so bent up on charity and philanthropism that I forgot like to take care of me. And it's okay to spend money on me. It's okay for me to go to the salon, to the spa and get a massage. It's okay to do these things. That's what you also have to start doing with money, is start using it to heal yourself in ways that you can do it. You have an extra $500, take 100, go get a massage. I'm talking to myself right now too, because I've given so much of my time, money, and energy to others, and that's the lesson that I've learned this year, is that 2025, I'm going to make this more about me, because when I make it about me, I can then in turn help others. So if I keep pulling from my cup and it's empty, then I'm going to be thirsty and everybody else is going to be thirsty with me. So what I need to do is overflow my cup, fill it to the very, very tippy top and keep going with it. Bring another cup and keep filling it so that this way I can do what others need me to as well, without feeling drawn and empty, like drawn out and empty. So this is where your lesson lies in with finances. Spirit says, if you're worried about your finance, you're asking the question, Flo, will I get this money? Well, are you believing that you are going to get it? Are you truly manifesting wealth into your life, or are you manifesting poverty, the state of mind of poverty? What are you telling yourself every day? As much as I get irritated sometimes, but I sit in the car and I'm like, oh, look at I imagine myself in a Range Rover, the leather seats, the color blue outside of the car, and I'm just driving. And I imagine people looking at me like, and I'm like, hey, people show off their ring when they get engaged. That's me with the car, me in the Range Rover, pulling up to the gas station looking cute. And I see a cute guy there. I'm pulling up just because I saw him acting like I needed something from the store. I didn't need shit. I'm going to pull up, or a girl, cute guy or beautiful woman. I pull up. I see them and I walk out and I close my door, tuk, tuk, and I'm like, hey. And he's like, how you doing? "Oh, I'm good, thanks." I don't care. Yes, I use the car to bag him. So what? You know what I'm saying? Don't mean I'm gonna be giving him my money. He's not gonna get what he wants. Besides that, I'm not gonna look at broke motherfuckers no more anyway. See, what you're not gonna do today, ladies and gentlemen, male or female, what you're not gonna do is look at broke people no more. Sorry, love and light, but like I'm not doing it. Sorry. Look at these baby hairs. I'm so proud of these baby hairs. Look at those. I love them. Okay. We're not going to be with people who don't eat us out. We're not going to be with people who don't please us sexually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And it's not about all that stuff, but it's a mixture of a balance, right? I'm not going to be the one doing all the work. I'm not going to be the one making all the money. I'm not going to be the one. That's not going to happen. So if you're not we're already good. I'm hearing you're already good on your own terms. You're good. But like, oh my God, watch your mama. Yeah, you big, come play with me. They're so cute. They're playing on the grass, and the mom and the baby are playing, and she's teaching them how to fight. Oh my goodness, mommy. They're so happy right now because they would have been fighting for food right now somewhere around here. But there's a lot of mice in my yard, apparently, because this is where they came to start hunting, and I saw them and fed them that first day. Now they wait for food every day. They're like, bitch, where's my food? They be looking at me like, where's my food? I'm like, hold on, I'm coming. So yeah, I'm spending a good amount of money on them. So I gotta, maybe I'll get some people to donate some food or something. But so yeah, so the finances and working with that and really looking at yourself and going, hey, you know what? I deserve wealth. I'm not in that lifetime anymore. That's where I had to break free from that concept. I'm not the nun no more. I'm not the monk. I'm not in that lifetime. I might have been around Jesus, Mary, and all them at one point and done all this, but even the wealthy, I'm not a greedy, wealthy person no more, because I'm seeing for some of you, it's even wealthy, like you were wealthy, like as in king or queen wealthy, and you use that money. Like I'm hearing, let them eat cake, like almost like you were that, but she never said that anyway. But she was stupid with money and didn't, know how to like that, like basically like that. Like you were that kind of queen or king. selfishness. And you feel like in this lifetime, you don't want to be selfish. You want to give because you never got to take care of people before because you were selfish. You're not in that lifetime anymore. You're here in this one. So create that new reality. And another thing, your past lives are coming into clear because they're tired of your spirit guides are tired of that shit affecting you. So one of the things they're really working with you right now, karmic relationship. You see that? Okay. If there's a karmic relationship you had with someone, okay, you got to break free from this person because one of you is harboring old feelings that need to be healed and released. Okay, you will be set free from recurring destructive and toxic relationship patterns. Okay, this card will arise when there's a reunion with a beloved soul from a previous life. Perhaps you finally reconnected with a romantic partner from your past, or a new friendship is bringing you great joy. With healthy past connections, goodness, you are so on point. With past connections, this is time to clear your karmic debt with this person. With healthy past life connections, you'll immediately feel a sense of comfort and familiarity. When you meet this person that's coming into your life, and somebody's coming into your life. Please listen to my freaking voice saying, "Hey, you see that butterfly feeling in your stomach? That's not a good thing. Run. That's not a good thing. That's not the butterflies in my stomach. No, honey, that's your warning signal saying this person's not it, boo. When you meet someone, you will be calm. You will know. You're just going to sit there. You're going to look at them and you're going to know. You're not going to worry, is this person the right? You have to get a tarot reading on them real quick. And like, you have to go start asking questions. And is this person right? I don't know. I feel like I like him, but I don't like him. He's nice to me, but I don't know. He kind of talks to me, but I don't know. That's not how it goes. You know those people. I met them and I knew right there and then they were the one. I was going to be with them forever. They say that for a reason because they knew. They didn't question, is it for me? Will this be the right person for me? That's not how life works. Hear my voice whenever someone comes in, and I don't care how attracted you are to this person. They might be the flyest, richest, cutest motherfucker in the world, but they are just not a good person. Something in them is hiding that will come out during the relationship. And I'm hearing abusive, okay? I'm hearing neglect, abuse, narcissist. This could be somebody you dealt with in a past life or a past relationship. And your guides are trying to help you clear these people out of your life. You understand me? This is your chance to finally be free of the father figure energy that's holding you back from finding love. Hi, mama. I love you. I love you. Is your baby. The mom knows. She looks at me like, that's my bitch right there, bro. And she'll stand there with her beautiful ocean blue green eyes and look at me like, thank you. Because of you, I don't have to freaking struggle to feed these little monkeys. I don't want her to get pregnant again though, because now I'm definitely gonna have to step in and take all of them in. But anyway, all right, it's okay. You're okay. I know. I know. Come, you want to look at them? Come look at the Kit Kat. Okay. So here's the thing. Father, finances, galactic, I'm hearing for some of you, and father finances and karmic relationships. This is where your guides are working to heal for you. You're not, okay, let me clear this for you. You're not stuck right now. This is how your guides need you to hear this. You're not stuck right now. We know exactly what we're doing. Do you think that we don't know what we're doing? I'm hearing, I mean, not just your guides, your higher self's like, baby, I got you. I wish you would stop worrying and stressing out. I'm hearing stop crashing out over this shit. My daughter, I'm gonna crash out. I'm like, what the anyway, these kids these days are adorable, but they um, so this is a chance for you to understand that right now. Now I want to ease your spirit. I'm hearing spirit say, I want to ease your spirit. And I do hear from a father figure, I'm sorry. I fucked up and I was fucking up still. And I just don't know. I don't know why I did that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. And all I'm hearing, like, you need to repeat and say, Dad, it's not that I'm not mad at you. I forgive you, but you gotta, even if you're in the spirit world and you're still toxic, you gotta stay away from me because it's affecting me. And if you love me and you care about me even a little bit, I need you to go be free and get away from me, my siblings, my brothers, my sister. If you're affecting us negatively, if you're around us, you're watching over us, you're making sure we're okay, you're protecting us, that's different. But Either that, you shouldn't even be around us. You should be free. You should have already freed your soul. Why are you still here? That's not good for you that you're still here. Send them love and send them light and tell them, like like I said, if you're here for negative energies, negative reasons, and you're not only that, but you're bringing other negative energies with you, because spirit often doesn't walk alone. They usually have a gang of people with them. So you need to tell them, oh, that it's time for you to, I'm not afraid of anybody anyway. I'm hearing that you need, it's not about fear, it's not about, you all need to go and leave me alone and let me live my own life. I have people that are guiding me. I have my higher self. I have God. I have spirit. I have the energy of universe. Whatever, Jesus, Mary, whoever you have, I have them. And I don't need excess energy around me that's affecting me negatively. And guess what? As of today, I let go of the fact that I think that I'm going to be broke, or that I'm not worthy, or if my financial situation is not going to get better. I am going to manifest so much money, and it's going to happen so quickly. Not only money, I'm hearing you need to say these things today. I forgive anyone and everything from all time, space, and dimensions, whether it's family, karmic relationships, whatever it is. I forgive them. And I allow myself to open up to find and feel true love. I'm not afraid that people are going to hurt me anymore. I opened up my heart. I'm open to friendships, relationships, and I have a beautiful relationship with money. It comes to me all the time, and I do great things with it. I do wonderful things with money. And that's why we're able to work together and create more and more money and more energy. And money and me are best friends. And we work together easily to create whatever I want and to create things that I love and that I experience. And I get what I want from it. And I'm experiencing good things right now. Everything's working out for me perfectly. I don't know why I'm stressing. Spirit wants to ease your soul. They said, calm down. We got you. You're not stuck right now. You might feel it, but just they're like, plan, strategize. What do you want to do? Talk to us. We know you intimately. Your spirit team says, we know you so intimately that we may know you more than you know yourself, because we see from outside of yourself, outside of your perspective. And you may think like, I'm over that. I'm not mad anymore, but really they feel your energy and they still sense that piece of anger or bitterness or resentment. I'm hearing your baby's father, baby's mother, just forgive them. Just why are we holding on to this shit? Just let it go. Once I let go of the anger and the hate and the bitterness that I had for my daughter's father a long time ago, I felt free, because I was like, that was like a trap for me. I had anger and bitterness for them. The male energies in my life that came in were always like crazy and this and that. And it's because I wasn't healing the relationship with my father energy. So I was carrying that on to these relationships. And now I feel free. Like whoever comes into my life, I'm not going to look at them like they're a bad person, or like I'm going to trust, but I'm going to make sure that I'm careful with the trusting until I see this person is giving me what I asked for and what I want, as much as I'll give it back to them. You need to open up your heart to love and to trusting people and to having friends and to socializing and going out. I'm thinking about this weekend, even calling up a couple of people and be like, you want to go do something, go have some fun. Yep. Look, I'm getting hit in my right eye right there. I'm getting heat in my right eye. That's a big message for you, right? And it's not about going out and partying. I'm not talking about that kind of going out. I'm talking about getting together with people, laughing, joking around, being a freaking little bit calm and peaceful. You've been so serious for the past 4 years. It's been nothing but serious, serious, serious. You are not stuck right now. Give us a chance to help you clear this, because when you're sleeping, what you don't know is those dreams are clearing your Akashic records. So, because you let it go, you've done such a great job at saying, you know what? None of that belongs to me. I'm looking at it, I'm hearing, observe it from outside and go, damn, I was doing all that shit. That's insane. That's pretty cool. I did a lot of stuff, even the bad things, and love yourself for it. Oh, I was evil in a past life. Okay, I played the best evil person I could. Congratulations to me. Good luck. And that's it. Don't judge yourself. Oh, I did drugs in the past. I'm so stupid. I spent all that money. I made these mistakes. I dated these losers. Oh my gosh, I am so freaking amazing. I can't believe I got to do all that stuff. That's awesome. And then now it's like I'm creating my new reality. That's not me. The past is gone. And remember, you're creating your past right now. Right now, you're creating your past in the future. When you look back in the future, you're going to look at this past and go, why did I waste so much time like being upset about things and not going out and living my life? I need to live my life and I need to be free and happy. I'm sitting here every day just doing the same thing, like telling myself, la, la, la. No, I need to go do something, go have some fun, go relax, go be, you know what I'm saying? Be be wild a little bit, laugh a little, cry a little, dance a little bit, dance with some strange men. Yeah, how you doing, papi? Come here, ven aquí, papi. You know what I'm saying? Go do something that's fun and take the stick out of your ass. I'm hearing me too. Spirit says you got a stick all the way up your ass, and I hear them. That stick's so straight up my ass, I'm afraid to move because it might break and splinter in my butthole. That's how serious it is. That's where we're at right now. This is where you guys want you to ease your pain and your worries and your fears. And this is the moment that Spirit says, hopefully, when you leave this message, it's not a reading, this is a soul call to clear and to let go and to remember that you are financially abundant and we will take care of you. We're not going to let you starve. We never did, right? I mean, there might be a time you might have experienced some of that, but you had to. That was all for your highest good. And clear the energy, clear those negative voices in your head that keep telling you you're nothing, you're not worthy, you don't deserve it. Whatever that is, send them love and light. When I like to do it, when I get those voices and those noises of telling me that I can and life sucks and that's it, I'm stuck like this forever. You're gonna look at them and you're gonna turn and you're gonna look at something outside of yourself and see little babies crying for attention and just go, it's okay. I love you. Come here. Come here. Come bring it in. Let me get a hug. And they're like this scary monster. That's how you're going to see them. And they're drooling and they have like, bugs coming out of their head, but you're like, come here. It's okay. And you kiss them and they're like, oh, she kissed me. They kissed me. They kissed me. Look at me. And then he all of a sudden goes from that monster and he turns into a man, a beautiful person with a beautiful art. And he's like, oh my God, I'm normal again. It's almost like your love transforms them. You know what I'm saying to you? That's the realest shit I ever said right there. You hear me? That's how you're going to look at these people, these entities, these bad guys, or whatever you want to call them. Look at that. Oh my God. Look where I put the card in the Lyrians. The Lyrians, okay? The Lyrians, one of the most feared people in the galaxies, okay? The cat people. The cat people. Speaking of cats, no wonder why she looks at me like her soul and my soul are anciently connected to each other. She goes and stares at me like this with her eyes. And I'm like, hi, yes, it's me. It's me. I'm your friend, your sister, your brother. She's a part of the cat people. That's why I respect the cats because they're a part of one of the most feared collective in the planets that you don't even understand. Okay. The feline Lyrians are sometimes referred to as lion people or cat people. The Lyran civilization originates from the North Lyra constellation, which also contains Vega. The Lyrian genotype was often found dominant original mother genotype used in ancient starseed projects of cosmos as they are one of the most oldest bloodlines in the Milky Way galaxy. Many ETs within the Milky Way galaxy are ancestrally related to the ancient Lyrians. Many of us are related to them. They usually stand 6 to 10 feet tall and are solid and muscular build. Their complexions vary anywhere from light gold and amber to darker chocolate brown hues. Some Lyrians have strawberry blondes of vibrant ginger hair, and some have dark hair. The darker Lyrians have dark hair. Lyrian flesh is covered in light, soft type of fuzz, not actual fur. They have feline type eyes and slightly pointed ears set higher on their heads. The Lyrians have battled many bloody cosmic wars in the past with the Orion, Alpha Draconian, and Reptilian empires. They've battled them, and a lot of people went to the Lyrians as refugees for them to protect them because they're the most powerful, one of the most powerful. They're the most powerfully feared, and so are the Navajo a tribe in the planets. They're very feared because they're spiritually and they're cosmically aligned. Okay. Lyrians live a harmonious life and practice careful biodiversity of their ecosystem. Prior to the Egyptian pyramids ever built, the ancient Egyptian Sphinx, the Sphinx, was built by the Lyrians and other visitors of the time. The Sphinx is a lion head with the human body, like that's right there. Tells you. I mean, it says it's you know what I'm talking about, the Sphinx. Okay, it was built by them during the Leo 2,000-year constellation time phase of the precession of the equinoxes. Lyrians do not suffer fools gladly and are honest and open, bold, and a proud race. They are known to be combative and fiery for matters they value dearly. I'm definitely a part of these people. While also being warm and affectionate. It is said the Lyrians have one of the most extensive collections of ancient cosmic history in our galaxy. They are today they are the most They are the most considered They are mostly considered a retired honorable race and hold great prestige in the galactic councils. This card means that you embody strength, courage, bravery. You're defiant, proud, and bold, affectionate, and library, like you like to read and stuff like that. Respect, honor, and ancestors. Okay. You're connected to these very powerful beings that are warriors that you've had a lot of battles with other people. That's why you're like so confident in things because Astral Star Codes Oracle. You've been in many battles, many wars, and you're at that point. You're like, I'm tired. I just want to rest. Like I've fought all the wars. I've did all. Let me just chill now. You know what I'm saying? Like you're at that point where you're that there in your life where like you deserved you like a veteran who served the country, the army. They should be taken care of fully. They shouldn't have to work when they're done at all. I don't know why that's not a thing. Like you go into the army, you shouldn't have to work when you're done. You shouldn't like you're older. You shouldn't have to worry about nothing. Your bills are paid for. Your medical things are paid for. You get food stamps or food, whatever it is that it is. Why are you putting people to work for you and fight for you in a war that doesn't belong to us? But then they're suffering. They're all out here struggling. There's homeless veterans. They're starving. They have bipolar disorder. They're all fucked up in the head because of the wars. How dare you? How dare you? That's why I tell people, why are you signing up for the army? If nobody signed up for the army, if everyone who was in the army or military or navy, all of them in every country, everywhere said, I'm not doing it, there would be no wars. They can't fight shit without us. Yeah, that's a fact. They can't do shit without any of us. And we got all of, oh, she fell in the water. She's so mad. She fell in the water. Oh, baby, she fell down in the water. Ah. Look at her hunting in the water, getting the little bugs and stuff. She's so fucking cute. I'm in love with her. Oh my God, I want those cats so bad. I want them inside my house. Luna, I want them in my house. Can you go down there and invite them in? Do you know how to speak animal language? Go meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. They don't understand me. Come on, cat people. Help me bring these cats in the house before they freeze their asses off in the winter. Oh, Tushka, Mama, Tushka. Tushka, Mama, Tushka. Oh, Tushy, look at that tush. Look at that fucking tush. I love you, birds. Look at my girl. Look at my guard dog. This is one tough little girl, let me tell you. Mama's twin. Look at that hair. Look at my baby, got the same hair as her mama. I even have the little browns like she does right here in her face. I swear to God, we're twins. All right, guys. Oh, this was a beautiful reading, man. I'm going to rewatch this. I hope it helps you because guess what? I'm hearing this very strongly. You've been asking for answers. Oh, I need to know this. Oh, are they talking to me? Baby, watch this reading all over again. When you're done, maybe tonight before bed, put your headphones in. Hopefully, I'm not yelling and my voice doesn't sound too annoying because sometimes I listen to my voice. I'm like, like nails to a chalkboard. But a lot of people find my voice soothing. So it's like neither here nor there. So it doesn't matter. So rewatch it and please listen to everything they're saying about all the questions and the answers. Mom's energy, dad's energy came through, finances, love, karmic relationships, what you need to work on, which is writing a letter to everyone who you're angry at, a letter telling them why you're hangry, why you're hangry. Some of you are hangry right now. Tell them why you're hungry. Who's hungry? Somebody's hungry. Somebody's hungry right now. Why you're hungry? I keep saying that. Tell them why you're angry, what you're upset about, make it clear. Make it clear to them. And then you could take that letter and you could either pretend mail it, which you can do is like write do a postage and act like you're mailing it to them. Or one of the things that I like to do is burn it in like a tin, like something, make sure it's safe. You're outside and you're not burning anything in the house, please. You can light a white candle for anybody you feel like spirit that's trapped or stuck. And you can light a white candle for them. Light a white candle for them and you can ask them for forgiveness or you can send them forgiveness. And what you're going to do when you do this, you send them forgiveness or ask them for forgiveness. You're going to imagine that you're releasing these cord cutting, okay? How long have we been on here? Oh, my lower back. Oh, my back. My lower back is so. Yeah, I'm a little hungry too right now, actually. The homework is to write a letter to someone that you need to either forgive or you want forgiveness from. And then also write down write down names from your past that you still feel are affecting you right now, and you could write each one of them letter, anyone from your past in any lifetime, whether past, present, or future. Write down a letter, like whatever name or thing comes to you, you can sit there and be like, okay, so who do I need to cut cords with and forgive? And spirit will be like your mom, your dad, your uncle, your brother, your sister, that person that did this to you when you were younger, that boss that one time, that job you had where they disrespected you and you got bullied in school or whatever it is. And I want you to write a letter and imagine that when you're writing this letter, this person's going to sit there and read every word because karmically in the universal guides energy, they're saying that the message will be sent out without physically the person being seen it because it's a karmic relationship that you guys had together, the ties that bind you, that you're going to untie that bind and you're going to take that letter and you could wrap it up, put like a bow tie thing or like the thing they wrap the sage in and wrap the letter up and just envision that you're mailing it to them. You mailed it to them and you're watching the person, they're reading it and they're like, I'm sorry. And just envision them saying, I'm sorry. And then you saying, I forgive you. And them saying, I'm sorry. And you saying, I forgive you. That's one of the homeworks you're going to have. The second thing you're going to do is I want you to maybe sit for like a little while. If you're having issues with finances and stuff, sit for a little while with like a $20 bill or $100 bill and just build a relationship with money. Like, hey, money, I trust you. Thank you for coming into my life. I'm so glad that, I can trust you and you can trust me. I know that I want to use you wisely, and I know the more that you come to me, the more that I could do good with it, but take care of myself first. I'm going to take care of me first, but we're going to help others too. So come on over, come over. I forgive you and I forgive myself for treating you that way. Build a relationship with your family. Uh, Forgiveness, I mean, build a relationship as through forgiveness. Doesn't mean you have to, like, if someone's toxic and you don't want to be around them, just you can stay away from them, but just in your mind, imagine that you guys are healing it. Everything feels better when you're forgiving people. Let go of resentments. Anybody you're resentful towards or bitter towards, remember that's a karmic tie, and you'll end up coming back to redo these relationships. So personally, in my heart and my soul, I forgive everyone for everything that's ever happened, and I release it, and it's okay. It is what it is. Grand Rising, guys. I love you. Okay. I hope this really gave the answers to everything that you've been asking, because from what I see, it felt like that to me. It felt like a answered. You know what I'm saying too? Like really felt like a lot of questions got answered here. And I know that a lot of you are going to feel very confident about what's coming for you next. And if you just, take the advice that you just got from spirit and use the work and do the work, right? Write the letter, clear the energy. Okay. Love, love, love. You got it. All the love. There you go. Clear the energy. Use that all for your highest good. And then take it and do something great with it. Because you're leaving something behind, something's coming fair. Oh, this is a win-win-win situation for you, baby. Yes, ma'am. I see spirit saying, that's it. You're putting the work in now. Watch what we're gonna do. You're gonna see how fast things come to you because you've let this go and you've let that go. And some of you really need to work on that starting today. Okay. I love you so much, and I hope you guys have a great day. It's probably one of my top 10 readings that I've done. So I'm definitely gonna be rewatching it and listening to it. And I think that it's everything that I needed to hear too as well. But otherwise, like a lot of it resonated. A lot of it was like, oh, that's not for me, and I know it. But there's this chunk of this reading that I felt was like very, like if I rewatch it, I'm like, oh wow, yeah, I need to take my own advice. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks, guys, for all the messages, the comments, for becoming members, for liking, sharing, subscribe, all that good stuff that that YouTubers be saying. But until then, until later, I love you. I'll see you guys later, okay? I love you. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. I love you. I'll see you later. It was lovely hanging out with you for a while. Let's see if later we come back for later for more. Okay? I love you. Bye.